We are live, everybody. Welcome into another episode of TV Sports 27 and another edition of WWE 2K's Universe Mode as we are at the final SmackDown before we get ready for main event, which is becoming like our new Clash of the Champions type show. We got the little update. We got Streamlabs up there, so while we're streaming, if you want to drop a little something right there, it'll pop up on the screen. A big thank you to all our Patreon supporters as well. 6 action-packed matches for you guys here tonight on SmackDown, including a Patreon-exclusive main event as part of WWE Dark, which will be Imperium versus Legado del Fantasma in the final gut check qualifying match. Oh, we have the commentary. Hold on. We have the commentary. Let me turn that down. We got to go in and fix that. Of course it wouldn't be. In Sydney, Australia. What a trip we got. No, we got to go in and fix that. We had the commentary turned up from when we did our NXT episode that we put on Patreon, and I did not turn it down, so we're going to go turn it down. But that'll just give us a little more time to talk with you guys. I don't know. It'll give me a little bit more time to talk with you guys. Main event coming your way. Once we get done with that, then we just got one more episode of Raw and one more episode of SmackDown, and then we will be going on to maybe since Survivor Series 2001, one of the biggest pay-per-views in WWE, I think, since 2001, which was, of course, where either WWE was going to go out of business or WCW ECW was going to go out of business. Now, at Survivor Series, it is going to be the new ownership of WWE to be decided in Mr. McMahon's Tournament from Hell. Of course, those of you that have been following us on Universe know that the hacker Mustafa Ali, he got what was in Mr. McMahon's secret lockbox and threatened to reveal it to the world. And Mr. McMahon just said, you know what? I'm going to go away. And what was in there must have been pretty bad for Mr. McMahon to want to give up and sell WWE. And apparently, with him retiring, even if this information were to come out, it's not going to do anything. The onus was on the fact that he would still be owning WWE with whatever this hidden information was that Mustafa Ali had. So, whatever it is, Mr. McMahon is out. Jack Tunney is the interim president. We're going to go through the entire card for WWE main event here on this broadcast. Get you all ready for that show. 7 action-packed matches, and then we'll keep getting y'all plugged for what's coming up at main event. But we are kicking things off here with the former WWE Tag Team Champions, Happy Go Lucky and Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss, who have not been doing so hot since they lost the WWE Tag Team Championships. And we also have new Tag Team Champions, as if you guys did not tune in on Monday Night Raw, then you guys missed the Usos losing the Tag Team Championships to Edge and Rey Mysterio of the Judgment Day. And in tonight's main event, which is going to be on part 2, hour 2 of Friday Night SmackDown, it is going to be the new Tag Team Champions Edge and Rey Mysterio going up against Kevin Owens and CM Punk of the Heyman Empire. And that is just days before Kevin Owens goes one-on-one with Edge in a rematch for the WWE Undisputed Championship, where he lost the championship in that extremely controversial First Blood match just a couple of streams ago at WWE's Halloween Havoc in Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal. Now, we've been hearing some rumblings of maybe a new union coming together here in WWE, and we don't know yet. Maybe we are testing the waters here. But as you guys saw when we had our G1 Supercard, is we saw these gentlemen, Finn Balor, AJ Styles, and of course you saw Jay White in the mix as well. You saw Bullet Club in the mix at G1 Supercard, and AJ Styles and Finn Balor talking about maybe trying to put possibly the band together here in WWE. We'll see how this one turns out. Is it going to be like a Bullet Club Gold, or what are we going to get here? But either way, we'll see in this first matchup how these guys do with one another. We'll see how they end up. So thank you again, as always, for tuning in, TV Sports 27. And if you want to join us live, chat along live with us, Twitch, the place to be. And of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're watching the on-demand, which is perfectly good too. Folks get however they like it. Either they want the couple of hour stream, or they want it broken up into nice digestible daily chunks. We got you covered every which way. Happy Corbin slamming AJ Styles down to the canvas, and now just boot to the head, repeated shots to the head of AJ Styles, and now just rocking Styles into the canvas here. My goodness, what's Corbin got? Oh, Styles getting out of that one. Here we go, forearm shot. Meanwhile, Balor on the outside of the ring. You can take it into the steel steps. Balor gets tossed in there by Madcap Moss, and Corbin with definite size advantage here over the Phenomenal One, now into an early cover. And AJ Styles will kick out. SmackDown's going to come your way in 2 parts here. If you're watching on Twitch or on Patreon, you're going to get the whole thing in 1 viewing here. If you're watching on YouTube, part 2 is going to come your way tomorrow, as we are closing out the month of December in real life. Well, we're still in November, but planning here to next couple of streams to be WWE streams as we get through Survivor Series. So be on the lookout for main event for Raw and SmackDown, and Survivor Series coming your way, and then a brand new WWE. So if you like the WWE content, be on the lookout, because it's coming your way the next couple of days here on TV Sports 27. A couple other programming notes I guess I should throw out there. We recently, as we are recording this live, had our latest set of NBA Playgrounds episodes go up, and my God, did those just bomb terribly. Single-digit views, so I took that to mean that maybe you guys either don't like NBA Playgrounds, or you guys don't like basketball content on the channel. I don't know. So I got to try to figure out, my goodness, this might be a short-lived, this Bullet Club reunion here, as, AJ Styles, he kicks out. Corbin, he's been dominating AJ Styles here. But yeah, so don't know what the future of NBA Playgrounds will be, and I guess I'll leave it up to you guys to maybe verbally tell me in the comments or wherever on Twitter if that's something you guys want to see. I want to be dedicated to at least finishing the season, but man, single-digit viewership, that's just going to kill the channel, and you have to get a certain amount of watch hours as well to stay, part of the YouTube family there, to be considered for monetization and all that. So single-digit viewership's not going to get it done. So maybe we just finish out that series as like a Patreon exclusive or something. But boy, I could not believe, because I thought when we streamed the first couple of times that people were into the NBA Playground stuff, but it bombed hard. It did not do well on the latest releases, so we're gonna have to try to figure out what we do with that. Maybe we do just like any other semi-pro league. We just say we went out of business and we won't get a champion. I don't know. I'll try to figure out some kind of conclusion, whether we just end the season early or whether we just finish out the season, but we do it on Patreon or something like that. But I don't know. Maybe give it like one more upload session. Maybe do like 3 games in one or something to get through a week, and if it completely bombs again, then we just kind of pull the plug and say, all right, it's not gonna get the job done for us. So cover here by Madcap, and they've, Madcap and Corbin here, they've been all over AJ Styles, but Styles has had quite resilience here, hanging into this thing. Submission locked in, and this might actually do it, and it is. Boy, AJ could not get on the offense. It was pure domination from Corbin and Madcap, but they are former tag team champions, so if this Bullet Club reunion is going to happen, they're going to have to start from the very beginning start this one all over again. And I don't know, maybe look to recruit some different members or something like that. But Corbin, Madcap, they get the win here. And they're back on their winning ways. They did a nice job. They isolated Finn Balor on the outside of the ring. And pretty much kept Styles contained and put the beat down on him. So there you go. Happy-go-lucky. And we'll see. They got new tag team champions. Could they knock off Edge and Rey Mysterio? Who knows? Time will tell. Let's move on to match number 2 here. And we got Sami Zayn and Akira Tozawa. So this one is interesting because Akira Tozawa is going to be on Main Event. He's going to be in one of 3 gut check matches going up against Braun Breaker, who defeated Samoa Joe on WWE Dark in a qualifying match. And if Braun Breaker wins, he's going to be moved up to the main roster from NXT, and Akira Tozawa is going to be relegated down to NXT. And, you know, we don't say, we call it relegation, not like a downgrade or anything like that. But it's, you know, you're going back and you have to kind of work your way back up. So it's a relegation. So he'd be relegated to NXT. So we got that coming up. I guess we can go through some of the main event card. Here's Sami Zayn, that's kind of a man without a family, as Damian Priest took off, joined the Judgment Day, has had great success, and the conspiracy theorist himself, Sami Zayn, just continues to be the frustration. So we'll go through the card here for main event. So, you know, one gut check match, Akira Tozawa, Braun Breaker. Another gut check match you're going to see. It's going to be the Viking Raiders going up against whoever wins in our WWE Dark Patreon match tonight between Imperium and Legado del Fantasma. And then it's going to be the NXT Women's Champion Carmella going one-on-one with Liv Morgan in the next relegation match. Number 1 contenders match, the Women's Tag Team Championships, Thunder Rock versus Kiwi Glow. And we understand that not only will the Tag Team Champions be in action here tonight on SmackDown in Twisted Sanity, that also Retribution is going to be a part of that matchup coming up at Survivor Series, so we'll get more info on that. 24/7 Championship on the line in a rematch, a return match. Big E and the Big Boss Man going at it. United States Champion Austin Theory goes one-on-one with Batista. Right now, currently scheduled to be a non-title match, but we understand there are hot negotiations underway with trying to get that U.S. title put on the line. It's Batista's return to WWE as he will go one-on-one with Austin Theory. Shawn Michaels and Diesel, a WrestleMania rematch coming up at Main Event, and that is coming up just a week before Shawn Michaels and Dolph Ziggler go toe-to-toe in the ladder match, where it is going to be Shawn Michaels' contract on the line. If he wins, a return to WWE. If he loses, well, Dolph Ziggler can do what he wants with that contract. He can tear it up. He can show a sign of respect for Shawn. He can add him to whatever he wants. The contract would be his. And then, of course, your main event, Undisputed Championship on the line. Edge defending against the former champion, Kevin Owens. Stacked card. That is the next time we stream with you. Tomorrow's Thursday, so maybe look out for that streaming session tomorrow. If not Thursday, I would say be on the lookout this weekend. I am on call this weekend, so as always, there may be some possible interruptions in the mix, but we'll do what we can in that regard. And then one more Raw, one more SmackDown stream, and then we will be ready for Survivor Series, the Mr. McMahon's Tournament from Hell. We know Roderick Strong will make his return as he's going to go up against the Mystery Assailant. We have 2 Survivor Series matches, Evolution versus Evolve, and the Montez Ford team going up against the Hurt Business, and the blow after that, the Women's Tag Team Championships. There's going to be some elimination aspect into that one. I would expect Shayna Baszler's championship to be on the line as well. So a lot of big stuff coming up at the Survivor Series, and most importantly, the winner of Mr. McMahon's Tournament from Hell. And we're going to give you on the Monday Night Raw stream. Actually, you know what? Why don't we say, and hopefully I remember how to do this, remind me in the chat if I forget, but let's say at main event, that's going to be one of the perks. At main event, we're going to give you the entire Mr. McMahon's Tournament from Hell match lineup. It's going to be 4 matches. I can give you one little teaser. The main event is going to be an Elimination Chamber matchup at Survivor Series. The first time there's been an Elimination Chamber at Survivor Series since 2002. So a very, very long time coming for that one. Yeah, so be on the lookout. WWE main event. We're going to name all those matches what Mr. McMahon's Tournament from Hell all consists of. So get ready because big stuff is happening. And then after Survivor Series, it's a whole new era. What is that first pay-per-view going to be like in December? What is the show going to be? Stay tuned. Sami Zayn and Akira Tozawa. Of course, Tozawa, he wants to get a little bit of momentum as he gets ready for a gut check matchup where he faces possible relegation. He's got a tough opponent and a former NXT champion and Braun Breaker. But you know, Akira Tozawa, former WWE 24/7 champion. Sami Zayn as well, trying to get into the win column ever since losing his conspiracy tag team partner. My God, we got bloodshed there, and referee up to 7. Tozawa might take the old count out victory here. Sami Zayn, he's out on his feet. Wait a minute. It might be a conspiracy theory all over again. Tozawa wins by way of countout. You know, Sami Zayn's going to complain about that every step of the way. Beautiful replay we got right there. And there you see the countout. Akira Tozawa. He's got Braun Breaker one-on-one. WWE main event coming your way. If Breaker wins, he comes to the main roster. If Tozawa wins, he stays on the main roster. If Tozawa loses, NXT relegation. He's got to work his way back up. All right, this is your Part 1 main event. It's going to be The Miz. It's going to be accompanied by Maurice, going one-on-one, former 24/7 champion Sheamus. Of course, there's still allegations and whatnot going around about The Miz and this possible attack on Roderick Strong. You know, we see Roderick Strong with the neck brace now. It's like we are in real life. And that's something. But Roderick Strong says he's determined Survivor Series. He is going to get a match with this assailant. We don't know who this man is, but apparently he's signed off on a match with Jack Tunney. So we'll have to see what happens there. But here comes The Miz. And here's a man that he's been talking a lot. Would love to get into the title picture somewhere. Where's that going to be, though? Maybe the next opponent, next challenger for Edge? Who knows? Intercontinental Champion Kane, of course. Maybe could challenge Kane. But first things first, got to go through Sheamus. Coming up in Hour 2 and Part 2 of SmackDown. Some big matches coming your way, including your main event, Kevin Owens and CM Punk. How are those two going to work together? Because you guys know that there's been, ever since, you know, this was a pretty tight unit when it was Kevin Owens, Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, and when CM Punk came in, and maybe even the Usos to a lesser extent, there's been some dissension in the Heyman Empire, and it's been some hints, and people think that it's Kevin Owens maybe putting that out there, that CM Punk may be the cause of all this, and who knows, you guys know that, you know, CM Punk, Yeah, right. Is a locker room situation could happen. So we'll see how they get worked out. That's coming up in your part 2, hour 2 of SmackDown. You also got the women's tag team champions, Twisted Sanity, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. They're going to be in action against Retribution. I should say that main event, by the way, is going to be a tables match. So a little extra bang for your buck. And that's a preview because Kevin Owens and Edge going one-on-one for the WWE Undisputed Championship at Main Event. So we got all that coming up in the second hour. We also have exclusive to Patreon. This is going to be up on Patreon as soon as this stream is over, as well as this stream early and ad-free as we stream this one in the month of September. And it's going to be released in YouTube in late December, like December 28, 29, I think this will be released. So if you want to get this entire stream a full 3 months before it drops on YouTube, either join us live on Twitch or over on our Patreon page. Help support the channel as well. So we do appreciate you checking us out over there, over in that realm of the world. And then, as we said, WWE Dark is a exclusive Patreon show, and that's where you guys are going to get the final gut check qualifying match between Legado del Fantasma and Imperium. Who's going to qualify? The winner of that will take on the Viking Raiders at Main Event in a gut check qualifier, or a gut check, just a gut check match. This is a gut check qualifier in Main Event. Look at Sheamus pounding away at Edge, or pounding away at The Miz. At Edge on the brain. 2 former WWE champions, 2 former everything. I mean, Miz and Sheamus have truly done it all. Both former Money in the Banks. Both, you know, one thing that Sheamus has done that Miz never has is won a Royal Rumble. One thing that Miz has done that Sheamus never has, as crazy as this sounds with all the success that Sheamus has had, Sheamus never main evented a WrestleMania. The Miz has, so think about that one. But Miz with a huge boot knocking Sheamus down to size. Rocking him. And, oh, there's the clothesline. Down goes Sheamus. Need some combo shots here. And Miz scoops Sheamus, slams on that, like a hammerlock body slam. That's a good way to snap a wrist or something. You get that wrist stuck behind the back. Now Miz locking in the submission here on Sheamus. 2 wily veterans here. You guys are also going to see in the... Oh, look at Sheamus. Oh, Sheamus. Celtic Cross. Where that came out of nowhere. Sheamus with the Celtic Cross out of nowhere, covering the Miz. Oh my God, that rope. What just happened there? They might have to tighten that thing. Get Charles Robinson out there to tighten that rope up. Sheamus. Pounded. Oh, got punched by the Miz. Boot. Nope. Counter. Sheamus has the Miz into the buckle. We got blood, folks. We got bloodshed. That's Sheamus. He's got the red hair. Miz has the red face. Unbelievable. The brogue kick, and Sheamus might be getting ready to put the Miz away here. Oh, how about, you know, maybe if Sheamus were, they got to fix that bottom rope. I wonder if Sheamus were to get this win, because you see a lot of interesting similarities between a Sheamus and a Roderick Strong. And could that be a future potential team? We know that Roderick Strong and Tommaso Ciampa had been teaming up for a number of weeks leading up to the feud with The Miz. But could Sheamus maybe we see a brawl in brutes with Roderick Strong in the mix? That could be interesting. Miz, though, trying to fight his way back into this one. Nice shot. And the Miz, skull-crushing finale, hits it onto Sheamus. What a matchup we got in our Hour 1 main event. And, ooh, only a 2 count. Sheamus powering out. Miz picks him up. He's going to come in with a full head of steam and hits the clothesline. Is Maurice okay? Should we check on... should we be... Oh, okay. She's back. She's okay. She's okay, folks. You gotta love it. Oh, my goodness. And Sheamus... He's got the cover here. Miz kicking out. There's some boos for Sheamus. Who's hated more, Sheamus or Miz? Oh! Well, you know, Miz was hitting Sheamus with a couple of those, so Sheamus is like, guess what? I'm going to return the favor. And he's got Miz, picks him up. Celtic cross on a bloody Miz. I'd be shocked if Miz kicked out of this one. And the elbow for good measure. Oh, look at this. He's not done. Rocking the Miz into the cover. And the Miz kicks out. Are you kidding me? He kicked out of 2 Celtic crosses. Give Miz some dab here. Got Miz up. Oh. There you go. That would make Roderick Strong happy. And the old backbreaker. Sheamus heads up top. I'm not sure he got all of that one. Maybe should have just gone into a cover to see. Oh, a Cloverleaf now locked in. The Irish Cloverleaf on the Miz. Miz! Oh, and the Miz taps out. Second submission. Is this breaking point or what? Sheamus, your winner, taps out the Miz. And who knows? We'll see. We'll see down the line. Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think? Sheamus, Roderick Strong? Could that be a union? Could that be a something? They got the win over the Miz. Oh my God, look at Maurice. It's in a bad situation right there. Oh my God, if that's the thumbnail, that could be a thumbnail. But it was Sheamus with, I mean, Miz put up a hell of a fight, we'll give him that, but 2 Celtic crosses, Sheamus gets the win here. So that is going to do it, as we said, for those of you watching on Twitch or on Patreon, the 2 at the very top. We're going to keep on going for the next hour, maybe not hour, probably 30 minutes or so. For those of you that are watching on YouTube, part 2 comes tomorrow. Don't forget to support. On the left side of the screen is all the places you can watch TB Sports 27, Twitch, YouTube, or on Twitter. Twitter's where you can get up to date when we're going live and all that fun stuff. On the right side of the screen is all the ways you can support the channel: Patreon, Streamlabs, and Ko-Fi. So tomorrow, we're kicking it off. Jordan Devlin going one-on-one with the U.S. champ, Austin Theory. We'll see you then, guys.